Hello, guys. Welcome back once again to another episode of Trend Digest. My name is Nana Ebo, of course, with Double H at the back on all socials. And I have here with me Awuchi. And we are about to talk about an issue that is very concerning. It's about our football, African football. So some issues are actually happening, and then I think we have to tackle it as soon as possible. And then we are actually supposed to get people's attention to it, because unless where it is going, it is going to cost us a lot. So the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Libyan national team were supposed to have a football match, but then they got there, and then upon their arrival, there are some issues that are happening. I think we have to talk about it. Let me get straight into it. So, Super Eagles of Nigeria are trapped in Abak Airport in Libya over 13 hours without Wi-Fi, nowhere to sleep, and no food. Awuchi, football. See, this is an issue from the Libyan side. No, I read, and then from sources and other stuff, I've actually found out that this is not the first time they're doing something like this. They said in 2021, a football team was also going to play a match there, and then they turned off the lights at the training pitch, so they trained in darkness. And then another issue also happened in 2022, and then in 2023 another issue has actually happened. Same Libya for now, the same Libyans. And then it's like our CAF, they've not spoken about it. What do you have to say?
Well, first of all, let me ask you a question. The double H way they your name in back now, what's the other H they do for them?
The other H, you go talk about that one later.
Okay, so the other H, I don't know say if it be hospitality or something. So now today we are going to talk about hospitality from the Libyan national team. So, well, the first question we need to ask is, why do you think the Libyans would do that? That's the first question we need to ask. Now, if the Libyans are doing that, as you said, you are saying it happened in 2021, 2022, 23, and fast forward, we are having a repetition in 2024. Now, African football, I don't really know if we really understand the sportsmanship in the game of football. Because if this has happened consecutively for a period of, let's say, 4 years, the question you ask yourself is, what is the authorities in charge of the football doing? Because if I can't remember, I remember what happened in 2022. And in 2022, I remember it was a team from this same Nigeria, that is Enyimba FC, and they were going to play Al Ittihad of Libya, and these events happened. There have been so many instances where Ghanaian teams and even African teams have complained about the treatment they get from the North African teams. Let's not just focus on Libya for now. The North African team, so I remember this year when a team like Samatex FC was drawn against Raja Casablanca, and Samatex drew 2-2 in Accra. I was one of the people who were skeptical about the qualification of Samatex. Not because Samatex are not good, but because I know the treatment which has been given to the teams from this part of our Africa, like the teams like Kotoko, the Accra Suffolk and everything. There were times when teams would go to North Africa, and even the food they would give them, they end up running the whole night. So you see, so these are things which it's not the first time happening. As a Yamana kwa yes, North Africa honey Oko honoma, Yabe maltreat you. North Africa on a dungeon, Untimin coho, North Africa on say. So a idea AC time there. But then again, these things they don't just happen in the North Africa. Libya for now, they are also complaining when they came to Nigeria. Nigeria gave them similar treatment. Now let me jog your mind way back to June, early on in this year. Bafana, South Africa. Almost call Nigeria for almost the end of the World Cup qualification. Almost Nigeria for almost travel by bus for more than 18 hours. So the question you ask yourself is, it looks like Africa, as I said, be born now, yeah, born. I said, your funny say. Your politics be na ya boy ho. Eti when ya we are no the see way, when ya we are no the see way. But there has never been a timer CAF a sanction obia. So these things it will keep on happening. It will keep on happening.
So there were some other news too, as with regards to what was happening. So, this was the bus. Should I call this a bus? Should I even call this a bus? See, Ghana for where they are over now they are and no be and professional footballers. Well, I don't know if me. I think there's an issue with it. I think I don't know about you, because why how if some players are taught they will have to bend before they can enter the car, even sit in the car. They won't be comfortable. I don't know and I don't understand why they actually did this.
So like I was saying, you see, football in Africa has grown to a point where the teams are playing politics with it. This is the politics we are playing. Semi Ghana na se Togo eba na yevan ze bia mama Togo fo enya enough rester. Players no ebebre. Mama omo comforter. Players no bebre. Enti omo ko dina park so metumi ahye wo mo. This is the politics we are playing with our football in Africa.
That's true.
But elsewhere in Europe, people are winning matches and people are being hospitable to people and they are winning on clean sheets. Like all things being equal, the Europeans are treating football as science. And we are here treating football as superstition and politics. So that is the reason why we don't even get to develop our football here. And Nuntina, every time the Al-Ali, they were ruling Africa. Fine, Al-Ali called World Club Championship. No more yard. But the level na Al-Ali Africa, you call World Club Championship. They were not able to put up like the same performance because be a ways in your a winning match. So it is no surprise a team like France and as a country like France winning World Cup the following year no final because over the quality materials or treaty football as science. Real Madrid ultimate triple Champions League because or treaty football as science. On this a team biako Benabao and a team biako Spain amayama treaty no but because we believe in something else. It is high time our authorities decide to take sanctions on some of these things. If our authorities do not take sanctions on some of these things, and then Libya, China, Ghana complaining, the Nigerians in questions, they are also complaining because they say, "Oh my victims, the next time, no more they are for." You get it? So Africa football needs to come back, sit down, and know what they want to do. Do we really want to be a nation who is just going to be called like a footballing continent? And now we want to play tournaments and win. Ever since I started World Cup, African countries, Yako semi-finals, won. And that happened in like the last World Cup. These are things I was here tonight because you treat football no as like how it's supposed to be. Yeah, the ways and means and the ways and means. You go to your bribe my referee. You go you maltreat opponents. No, you say near the Namua. Into ya say your team na Tiano. Say Egypt rule Africa. Egypt in Obama. Say Nigeria rule Africa. Nigeria in Obama. Say Yamasa South Africa rule. Say Ghana rule. But your ways and means. And you go do one man and none about me. I say when the fundamentals are weak. You get it. So we get to the peak of football and we are not able to compete because down here, the ways and means the winning. Nigeria for what airport there 18 hours Nigeria for so mobile. Now 18 hours what the airport energy bank crowd could not partner to their publica.
So I heard they actually returning. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Almost a flight here. They are going back.
Because I want to more. How can they play? They can no food, but if you see the pictures of how the players are just sleeping on the chairs at the airport. And
I even learned some of the players FRA or more clubs say among private jets in So this goes back to the reason why when our players a typical example Thomas Tepati on himself or Ghana picture by boss Thomas Tepati they say 9 years. The whole of last season, how many matches, my boy?
I'm also creating a potential replacement for him in that.
Yes, rest with that player, no. Merino. What you say? So Thomas Tepate over friend on because on himself Oba, the conditions under which he's going to play is not the best.
True.
Other African countries are suffering the same fate, and we here supporters no. Yet Nasibia players in the video matter. These people are not patriotic. What do you play no? Since there have been instances that so many players Obama, the national team of Ghana, are prayer, the club side, on your place biom. A typical example, Jerry Akamengo. They say Akamengo. Nobody there for him. Jerry Akamengo, nobody there for him. So he there for one system inside. You better that before we qualify go World Cup. One player, Jose Mourinho player, Afenajan, we coerce the boy. Then say the boy young, oh, we coerce the boy, make the boy come play qualify. Boy, you kunya yeah, call World Cup. We drop Afenajan. They say Afenajan no nyaboni anymore. They say oh Jube, youth team. You get. So how will they treat one of people for this side? You know they make them patriotic. And you have from 10,000 times, then go give you excuses say they no go come because on him say, "A do what me say." What you say? They say a corner a Boniface more. You think that the NFA go call them again next time? Nah, like sir exuberance and I say energy now. Omode buy no. Then Sam go do the same thing. Okay, Okraba do you say? You know go come. So when African football, if one leaders no really sit down. Then do the mindset, then they won't do the something like we don't want treat the something as it be science. Make we do the pitches well, make like we renovate your facilities, your mindset in what's your sister every day we will tire for this side. So now it will happen.
So if the thing to if they know they give you the proper grounds to actually operate as a footballer, you two then why you will come?
No, so there's something say I don't American patriotism. You see, Thomas Partey in this thing. We now, we there here. We there this country inside. We now, we sana go X. We go this Thomas Partey say, be this thing. On your day, patriotic. You never. But Thomas Partey no him say, see, your boy, Nancy, your boy, your friend say, before we come play this match, we play 0-0. Your boy no Ghana. Born no claim to me, fat pitch, no so normal. But bounce, say. And the Kudus say, what on a normal day Kudus go do for West Ham? Kudus can here. He no go fit do, but Kudus is so am. Yeah, ever said not to time crew. So informally, and they are the Adebeka say, oh, dear bra never were born. So we now you be oh, and yashe, dear bra. Then come then no fit perform to her. Then you say I deal matem. So you deal matem amusu ye nipa. You never. And the nipa there, body of a bow. And the born now on himself. I don't think that players, African players, or mutimi we say, no my knee slide. Brabawaya, be knee slide. Koto je na be yi. Koto knee cap na be yi.
Oh, knee slide for Babaya be wild. So the thing is, it is not just one issue. The issue is bunch. The issue is bunch from the side of the management to CAF to Ghana Football Association to the various football associations in the African countries. The issue is bunch. But mostly, yeah, the reason why sometimes we end up talking about the players is because they are the ones we see. So usually, some of us actually don't really sit to actually analyze what is actually bringing all these situations together. We just sit, watch, and we say, this player is not good. This player cannot play well. Meanwhile, we don't really know what exactly is going on. Apart from ABA, probably the pitch we will see that is not in a better condition. We don't know some of these things. So we just sit and watch, and then we just see ABA Kudus get a chance. He misses. He wants to dribble. He wasn't able to dribble. He falls down. We are not actually analyzing the real issue to know what exactly is happening. Because how come Inaki Williams will come here and play trash? He will go, within the weekend, he will go and score. Kudus scored before he even came down. He came here, he got a chance just in front of the goal.
You can say that AFCON then come out we now way Inaki Williams. Okoya no kwase Barcelona for. Say me feel rough. Real Madrid fan. No me feel is afena Ghanaians on Real Madrid for. You say Heli Inaki Williams. So even the psychology because player no oba on himself conditions no enye it is psych wise he's even down. What you say it be a myriad of factors. And say yantna say as CAF as Africa na yan share enyoma na there be as annual it will make one a players true underperform and nothing on World Cup. So I'm World Cup. True. But I'm African football now.
Exactly. That's true. So the issues bunch. The issues actually, but it not be one issue per. But then I think say with regards to the fact that the Libyans are also doing that, the fact that ABA probably the Nigerians also did a similar thing to you doesn't mean you should also repeat it. Because if everyone choose to actually reciprocate what will be there and the because
so you see, I'm not supporting what the Libyans have done, but semene what here is here. Nasa ubo masuma. Do you tell me how I may retaliate? No. Say ya kunto kwa yenchira formula will be in fanya day. anyway say obi bet me account hene me at the guy sometime be hey somebody akwani okamene po like small the guy almost tear my nipple from there you know so eno na me tell say that time Libya for nearby no they felt say a thing or two did not go well and I am sure say after every match team officials no the report CAF so I am sure the Libyan officials would make a report to CAF and even African football local league after match be your match commissioner match commissioner no a report ko report no ko and what did they do ebi a CAF from ebi a we the Nigeria financial that inti munya to go say nothing like that go on inti Libya for they assure mutim say you buy no say we delay your 5 minutes yes me va on me delay for 3 days what do you me tell me say I didn't me delay for 3 days so there's something to say the Libyans are wrong for whatever they have done nobody they hail them for what they've done. Okay. It is barbaric. Yeah. It is not acceptable in the game of football. It is a step back to our African football because Sky Sports like all news outlets they are reporting it. Yeah. But the question is, sad time will be here, this has gone on in CAF Champions League, in CAF Confederations Cup. Since time memory, so if nothing is done, it will continue to happen.
Yes. Before I was more active or so quick, so no money now to wait metra because until say on best start acting, these things will keep on actually happening. So my name is Nana Ebo, of course, double H at the back. I will explain the other H for you in the next episode. What I say, and I was here with Awuchi. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel for more exciting content. This is Trend Digest powered by Earth Dreams Entertainment. We are signing out. Peace.